I've been with my partner, Ethan, for a little more than 5 years now, and we've been engaged for the past 8 months. We connected at a local music festival through some common acquaintances, two strangers bonding over our mutual disdain for EDM beats and passion for classic rock bands from the 70s. Things moved forward naturally. We dated exclusively after a few months, shared an apartment after about 18 months, adopted our dog Spike around the 3-year mark, and he proposed last fall. It wasn't a grand gesture, just a quiet evening walk in the park where he pulled out the ring with shaky hands. I accepted right away. We picked next September for the ceremony and started organizing, though it was mostly me handling details while he gave occasional input. Lately, around 4 months back, Ethan began dropping subtle remarks during our wedding talks. Nothing harshly critical, but evasive, like commenting on invitation designs with, "That's pretty pricey for paper that'll end up in the trash," or questioning if we needed such a big guest list. I dismissed it as standard pre-marriage nerves or financial worries. Then his replies to my messages about vendors started lagging. I'd share DJ playlists, and he'd respond much later with "sounds good" or "your call." When I checked if he was all right, he'd blame it on heavy workloads at his software firm, which had landed several major clients recently. That seemed plausible. About 2 months ago, he ramped up hangouts with his colleague Mike. They'd hit happy hours post-shift or catch sports at Mike's condo. Again, not out of character, but happening more often. Upon returning home, he'd be withdrawn, glued to his device, and less cuddly. I confided in my close pal Mia, who figured it was commitment jitters and advised a special outing to reignite the spark. So, last Thursday, I booked a spot at this trendy fusion spot in the city center, slipped into a casual yet elegant outfit I hadn't worn lately, and stocked his preferred craft ale in the cooler. The evening bombed. He was zoned out during the meal, barely chatting. When I raised confirming our getaway plans, he hit me with it. Uncertainty about proceeding. Not merely the trip, but the nuptials, the union, all of it. Shocked after 5 years and 8 months committed, I probed, and he cited chats with Mike on how vows alter dynamics. Plus Mike's cousin's ugly split. It turned heated. Me holding back tears in public while my foundation crumbled. We hardly ate our mains. The drive back was mute and heavy. At home, he dodged deeper discussion, claiming space to reflect, and crashed on the sofa. Next day was tense. We navigated the space like polite roommates. He said he'd join Mike and some office mates for brunch to view the match at the Anchor pub downtown. Too wiped out emotionally to object. I let it slide. Soon after, Mia phoned, urging me to step out. We grabbed smoothies, and I spilled the beans. Mia empathized, proposing it might be routine bridal stress. Post-smoothies, we strolled through a mall haphazardly. My go-to unwind method. I snagged some random candles and fresh conditioner since shopping soothes, doesn't it? By late afternoon, I steadied myself and drove back. As I entered our lot, a message popped from Tyler, one of Ethan's teammates I'd encountered at the firm picnic. It inquired if I was fine. Noting odd vibes at the Anchor, I rang Tyler rather than text. He was hesitant at first, but, after nudging, disclosed the scene. The crew teased Ethan on wedding prep, and when Mike quizzed if he was set for monogamy, Ethan voiced reservations on timing, pressed on the holdup. A tipsy Ethan quipped along the lines of, "If she were hotter, I'd seal the deal today," then chuckled it away. Tyler said he and others rebuked Ethan, but he bristled, calling them humorless. I wept in my vehicle for half an hour post-call. The guy I'd cherished for 5 years, who I believed reciprocated, had mocked my looks publicly as his marriage hesitation rationale. Entering later, Ethan was zonked on the sofa in day clothes, place reeking of old lager. I scooped Spike to the bedroom and secured the door. Sunday dawned to scents of tea and eggs, Ethan's typical remorse meal. He appeared rough and meek, betting Grub would mend it. Confronting him with Tyler's info, he paled, minimizing it as intoxicated idiocy. He said the lads ribbed him on domestication, and he spouted nonsense to hush them. His bros will be bros excuse worsened it. We clashed on his friend group embarrassment, him swearing no malice. He cited event expenses and expectations as stressors, but I fixated on using my aesthetics as a vile gag's hook. I couldn't linger. I snatched my bag and fled to my sister Nora's. She's my anchor in storms. Recounting it, she raged, itching to face Ethan. I soothed her, needing only distance to sort thoughts. All Sunday, Ethan's regrets and pleas to return flooded my phone. I replied once. Space required. I phoned out ill Monday, dreading receptionist duties at the ad agency, faking normalcy. Around 10 a.m., Patricia, Ethan's mother, called. We've bonded well. She's backed us more than my dad, who's in Texas with spouse 4. She was distraught, noting Ethan phoned her prior night with vital news. She proposed a chat spot, and here I sit in my car outside the diner, due to meet Patricia in 10, pondering what more could surface, and if our 5-year bond is doomed. I never foresaw this post. I eye my band, questioning overlooked signs. Was I oblivious, or did shifts hit abruptly? Should I listen to Patricia? What might she say to salvage this? First update. Thanks everyone for the massive backing on my initial share. I didn't anticipate hundreds of replies. I've skimmed many amid tear bursts and binging hidden chips from Nora's cupboard. Yes, I saw Patricia, Ethan's mom. Details at this update's close. Much unfolded these past days. I'm still digesting. Post-Monday post. I claimed another sick day. My supervisor got it. I've barely used leave, and I sounded wrecked. Morning hold in Nora's guest nook, poring over feedback, collecting wits. By midday, Mia swung by on break with wraps from the cafe by her clinic, starved since Sunday. I nibbled despite no appetite. Mia noted gently I couldn't evade Ethan eternally. Shared home, merged funds, eventual dialogue needed. Spot on. Hiding at Sis's forever impractical, especially with Nora's partner due. For supper, no desire to mope as extra at their pizza night. After Mia departed, I freshened up, donned Nora's sweater, cozy, no shame, and headed home. En route, I practiced lines. Composed, tear-free, answer-seeking, spotting Ethan's SUV parked. He should have been coding. My gut twisted. Inside, he lounged in loungewear, sleepless-looking. Amid my wedding folders from 8 months, Spike snuggled beside. The disloyal pup, startled yet glad to see me. He explained skipping work for personal leave, reviewing plans to grasp his screw-up, staying by the entrance, unwilling to join him. I said folders wouldn't erase his words. Ensued a tough, extended talk. He regretted the pub remark as unforgivable, insisting no truth to it. Quizzed why utter falsehoods, he admitted posing macho for pals. A reply fueling my fury. I recalled his pre-pub dinner doubts, sober hesitations. He owned up to pressures, delayed deadlines, Mike's union horror tales, budget fears, but he suppressed till eruption in awful form. Talk deepened. He unveiled fresh fears of mirroring his dad, who bailed at Ethan's age 10 post-fling with an associate. Relocating to Colorado for fresh start. Ethan seldom discussed it, claiming minimal impact, but now confessed dread of inherited betrayal tendencies. I countered he's not predestined. Choices define bonds. He pondered vowing eternity when it felt unattainable from his youth observations. Asked if shared with others, he paused, admitting occasional vents to Tyler, who'd bonded since joining, navigating own romance woes. This linked Tyler's alert. He knew doubts. Dialogue shifted hard when I sought his exact emotions. Terrified, swamped. Marriage ensured despite affection. He feared replicating parents' facade to failure. Why delay sharing? Dread I'd deem his love insufficient. Ironic. He bred that by concealment. Probed if the look's quip stemmed from genuine disinterest. He denied, recalling our festival meet, my blue jacket, his lame dance moves. Said it arose from vulnerability, feigned bravado over seeming ensnared. I posed key query. Doubts on marriage broadly, or us precisely? His delay spoke volumes. He conceded while mainly commitment-phobic. He pondered our long-haul fit. That stung worse than the gag. 5 years, yet doubting compatibility, pressed for details. Our evolutions from mid-20s, my shift to structure from impulsivity, his shelved app startup ambitions. I noted change as norm. He wondered if parallel or divergent growth. Drained, I demanded pause to reflect on his shame, secrets, fit qualms. He begged joint resolution, suggesting sessions, but I insisted solitude. As I prepped extra attire, he noted my buzzing device. 3 missed from Patricia. I'd blanked our diner plan amid chaos. Mentioning to Ethan, his face shifted worryingly. He queried her intent. I relayed her tearful call post his Sunday chat. His vague, our spat and uncertainties evaded. Pressed, he said not his to disclose. Urge hearing from her. I called Patricia. She fretted my no-show, noted being with Ethan. Her tone oddened. Set quick meet. Suspicion grew, confronted Ethan anew on her knowledge. Guilty gaze. He admitted self-disclosure needed, but deferred a mom. Packed week's gear, work stuff. At exit, he professed love. I said love sometimes falls short. En route to Patricia, Sophia, Ethan's sibling, rang, worried on our status. She heard from Mike on pub fiasco. Ethan, ignoring her, said heading to Patricia. Sophia, surprised, asked if on Elena. Name Jared. What of Elena? Her stun and retreat confirmed slip. She's sorry, Ed. Pushed, listening to Patricia. No more despite, please. Arriving diner lot, spied Patricia at window seat, eyes swollen. As approached, Ethan's text. Whatever mom shares, recall I love you. Got frightened, aired badly. Get if unforgivable, pocketed phone. Inhaled, sat opposite Patricia. Second update. Grateful for encouragement on prior posts. Comments console and bombard. Can't reply all, but value insights. Pinning from fresh spot. Mia's pad post Patricia meet. Couldn't return Nora's or ours. Mia's fold-out beats Nora's cramped bed. Her pup Luna, indifferent to my midnight sobs. Patricia meet. Diner buzzed Tuesday p.m. Office folk dominating spots. Patricia claimed secluded nook for semi-privacy. She appeared altered from recent brunch 3 weeks prior. Hair unkempt, barefaced. In our acquaintance, she's always polished, not conceited, just habit like others' routines. Hugged on arrival. Her rose detergent scent familiar. Ordered plain tea. Frivolous drinks mismatched gravity. After stiff chit-chat, Patricia dove in. Ethan's Sunday breakdown reel on dad fears, but immediate trigger. Elena, tea nearly spewed. Elena, fresh analyst at Ethan's firm, mentioned casually before. As Patricia confetti at a tissue, Ethan harbored sentiments for Elena months. No physical per his account, but emotional tie prompting our reevaluation. Room spun. I pieced chronology. Elena on board post-holidays. Met her at firm's spring event. By then, Ethan's distance, phone fixation, work, outings, now suspect beyond projects. Quizzed why spill versus shield son. Tears rose. Echoed her marriage crash. Pre-dad's exit with colleague. Similar detachment. Barbs. Contrived fights to distance sans truth admission. Refused me blinded while Ethan cowered Ed out. Pub quip clarified. Not mere booze, subconscious wrecking for choice evasion. Chatted hour plus. Patricia detailed her ordeal. Self-blame pre-rebuild. Parking farewell. Toughest insight. You can't force choice. It's voluntary or delay heartbreak. Lingered car. Eyeing Ethan's sorry/love text sans Elena nod. Still concealing. Texted. No of Elena. No contact till full honesty. Grab stuff tomorrow during your shift. Temp blocked for breath. To Mia's, Sophia called confirming Patricia's tale, adding, overheard Ethan Mike Thursday on mess. Pushed bro's honesty promise post-weekend. Failed, Sophia's my side stance relieved. Feared losing adopted kin. Mia's neutral haven perfect. Ate delivery on floor amid her study clutter. Viewing reality TV we ignored. Normality anchored my turmoil. Post Mia bed, I scrolled pics. 5 years trips, events, snaps. Engagement shots beamed lottery win joy. Plan next. Home while Ethan works. Pack. Leash chat. Phone buzzed unknown. This Elena. Heard blocked Ethan meet tomorrow? More you deserve knowing. Us alone. Stared Ian's. Heart racing. What more? Why her? Finally. Where/when. Third update. Appreciate backing on past shares. Comments aid insomnia. Help immense. Meeting Elena occurred. Defied expectations. Chose Parkside Cafe. Impartial ground. Arrived. She waited. Phone fiddling nervously. Less composed than firm bash. Hair tousled. Light makeup. Her unease struck. If affair, why jittery? She evaded gaze. Stirred drink. Talk dropped shocks. 1. Elena unaware Ethan's feelings till Mike casual dropped last week. Per her, project collab. Rare off-hour work texts. No bounds crossed. Showed logs. Mostly tasks. Odd jokes. Zero flirty. She has 2-year beau joining group outings. 2. Mike meddling. Elena caught him pushing Ethan pre-commitment options, naming her as better match. Mike spread Ethan's feet cold tales, jesting entrapment, freedom loss. Meet end. I composed. Elena no foe, just pawn in Ethan's frailty. Mike's scheme. Parting. You radiate self-value. Don't doubt. Left with shifted view strategy. Beyond us. Involves Mike's poison. Ethan's past, my role. Texted Sophia for family gather at hers. Neutral. She okayed. Yesterday's supper. Sophia prepped modest flat. Got Thai takeout. Patricia first. Mike. Sophia mandated. Ethan last. Haggard. Sleepless. Initial quarter-hour agony. Table. Food poking. Banal chat on traffic. Sophia's lamp. Beast loomed. Patricia pierced. Here for issue resolution. Path ahead. Floodgates. Shared Elena intel. Eyed Mike. Shift from puzzled to guarded. He interjected, bro guardian. Sophia silenced. Ethan mute. Plate staring. Admitted Elena mere kind. He inflated from dad dread. Patricia winced. Pub gag. Ethan ashamed. Unrelated to Elena. Cowardice. Mike teased control loss. Ethan hurtfully quipped for cred. Ethan, never your appeal. Mike downplayed dude banter. Sophia snapped wedding near. 3 months. That hit. Invites sent. Fees paid. Gown at Mia's for tweaks. Softly. Wedding off. Silence. Ethan objected. I halted. Explained weak realization. Not Maria/joke/Mike alone. Ethan's dishonesty to self/me. Ignored flags. Plan apathy. Mike time. Withdrawal. Excused for ease versus truth. Deserved certainty. No intervention for feelings. Mike sniped overreaction. Patricia/Sophia synced quiet. Hours. Tears. Barbs. Sophia Mike fierce. Truths. Old scars. Fresh finds. Midnight drain. Wedding canceled. Bond ended. No dramatics. Mutual break acknowledgement. Trust shattered. Rebuild untimely with Elena coworker. Gag resonance. Sophia drove me Mia's. Affirming family status sans Ethan. At Mia's. Dark fold-out. Reality hit. 5 years vanished. Wedding axed. Horizon blank. No instant tears. Instead, phone list. Vendor calls. Deposit lost. Ring return. Guest notify. Lease shift. Profile update. Ugh. Mia emerged 3 a.m. Heard entry. Checked. Told off wedding. She hugged silently till dawn. Existing in odd newness. Today, Ethan's text. Meet for logistics. Lease. Money split. Stuff. Adult finality. Nora message pack aid. Dad heard. Likely cousin via Sophia Insta. Flight cancel. Ring ways. Twist habit unnoticed. Basic. Oval stone. Yellow gold. Simple. Like us. Ironic. Venue call. Empathetic. Deposit kept. $7. 500 sunk. Year saved via skip trips. Basics. Practical ache. Emotional shrug. Sophia said Baker might credit transfer. Patricia aids kin alerts. Sparing awkwardness. Kind acts post-storm. Mike's pseudo-sorry. Happens for cause. Better match ahead. Erased. Elena messaged regret. Reaffirmed nothing. Believe her. Victim in fears/man-up. Toughest. Daily echoes. Wedding planner in bag. Playlist for party. Trip tabs. Future fragments gone. Mia urged off day. Chose work. Distraction beats Reddit rumination. Colleagues normal. Unknowing or discreet on swollen eyes. Bare finger. Tomorrow cafe with Ethan for keys. Home talk. He okays temp cousin stay. My lease name. Dismantle biz. Part me disbelieves. Month ago, menu tastes, decor picks. Now, split gadgets. Who gets console? Patricia's diner words. Closures messy, sorrowful, tangled. She knows. Rebuilt post-dad. Solo-raised kids. Rediscovered joy. Her now masks past pain. Hope therein. For now, day by day. Tomorrow. Home/money. Week. Solo hunt. Beyond fuzzy, but real. Sophia texted weekend brunch. Her kin pal Marco, longtime family tie, offers lake house escape for head clear, support surprises, warms, undecided. Flee quiet or stay network. Mia pragmatic, Nora guardian. Even Patricia/Sophia loyal complex. Certain, no more date trackers, no decor saves, no name practice. That path ended. Next unknown, but brewing belief in it. Last update. Odd pending finale from Fresh Digs. 3 months post-family supper ending engagement. 3 months reassembling unexpectedly. Some DMED updates. Here's mix. Positive. Tough. Surprise. Logistics first. Ethan vacated shared spot week post-split. Nora/Mia aided his pack while he worked. Labeled need and den for pickup. Bizarre dividing 5 years. His gifted blender, my vacation rug. Wall art co-hung. Place echoed empty, like prop overlived. Endured fortnight. Manager allowed lease break for fee. Worth fleeing relationship specter. New hunt brutal. Market tight. Solo budget slim. Landed compact studio suburbs. Work commute longer, but with window ledge for knickknacks. Lamp dies often, but rug thrives oddly. Metaphor? Finances adapt. Solo bills. Rent. Utilities. Even snacks costlier alone. Coupon clipper now. Generic buyer. Budget app user. Impulse checker. Adulting crash course at 28. Vendor's kind. Hall retained fee, but wished well. Caterer partial refund despite policy. Band suggested sibling life coach. Odd thoughtful. Ring and nightstand. Box intact. Ethan. Keep/sell. His bad luck return. Undecided. Some days ignore. Others gaze. Tiny symbol big vows. Social hell. Delayed status change 2 weeks. Dreading probes. 3 a.m. Wednesday did it. Influx anyway. Pals wise. Kin's hopes. Old peers DMs feigning care. Sniffing gossip. Brief post. Mutual. Privacy please. Muted. Tossed phone. Later. Pick of new keys. Fresh starts. Less hearts than proposal. More authentic. Ethan contact sparse. Practical. Misdirected bills. Forgotten share drive. Her tool return. Exchanges polite. Awkward. Like elevator strangers. He's firm stuck. Mike pal. Sophia says strained lately. Cousin crashed. Elena awkward. Team switch request. Distant post-truth. Big shock. Month back. Ethan's text meet. No FaceTime since keys. Curiosity 1. Cafe by mine. Public as Mia teased. He's slimmer. Eye bags. Unfamiliar tea. Awkward open. Job/climate. Then notebook. Seeing pro. Therapist. Journal for habit reflections to shift. Examine dad ties. Mike bond. My treatment. No pardon/return beg. Just sharing self-work. Should've sooner. Maybe different. Most insightful him. Hoped therapy aids. Not for me. Done. But trauma burden weary. Parting. Heard you tight with mom/sis. Good. They need positives. Weirdest. Keeping Ethan's fam ties sans him. Patricia weekly memes/gym updates. Sophia bi-weekly lunches at Midpoint Cafe. Boundaries respected. No excess Ethan info. Me. Not enlightened myth post heartache. Messy truth. Some days free. Glad dodged careless hurt. Others miss aids. Like tech fixes Ethan handled or jar opens. Therapy started. Not breakup soul, but revealed compromises. Ignored warnings comfy wrapped. Self-shelf for his wants/fears. Therapist. Reclaim lost bits. Restarted yoga Sundays. Dropped as Ethan hated mornings. Dating? Distant. Friends hint setups. Not yet. Months maybe. Unexpected from saddest. Honeymoon cancel. Weak coastal cabin. Ocean view. Irretrievable. Ignored alert weeks. Mia. Go solo. Never traveled alone. Time. Scary first. Romantic spot lone. Rom-com sad setup, but grew enticing. On schedule. Uncompromised wanders. Full day reads. Headed next week's solo getaway. Books packed. Audio downloads. Comfy new hat self-chosen overlooks. Dad thinks nuts. Nora tag-along offer. Declined. Sophia app suggestion browse. Perhaps no. Store other day. Our tune played. Months prior. I'll hide tears. Now mild pang. Healing bruise. Not all solved. Studio AC finicky. Killed another lamp yesterday. Occasional Ethan text impulse pre-recall.